This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 25. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So, you know, we see Edomites running up in their offices, taking the papers, you know, knocking over stuff, right? Going against the program, right? Hey, that's just a clear sign, you know, that this place is coming to nothing, right? Like they tell you in the book of Revelation 18, you know, Babylon has fallen. This place is coming down, right?
Beautiful precept, kid. You know, like you think for damn long, we're gonna have Uriah teach the damn class, brother. Go ahead, kid.
It's lucky. I just want to say right now, Esau is exposing Esau. They're exposing their own selves right now.
Now, Khan, you're right, and like the brother brought out in Matthew 12, you know, of a kingdom going against their own people, they're divided, nation versus the nation. And if you notice, it says what? They shall be what? Desolate. You know, they shall be desolate. The same way how us people in America, blacks, Hispanics, the American, how we climb on each other's back to pull each other down. If any of y'all seen that, there was a picture where it was two pictures as comparison. They had a white man and another white man, and they was helping each other up to climb over the wall. Right? They give that little alley-oop, that little boost. You know how you put your hands, you hold your hands out, and the dude about to run and jump up, and then you push them up. That's how Esau treat each other. Not just Esau, the rest of these nations. They help each other in any condition, in righteousness and in wickedness. For example, these police officers, they have something that's called the blue wall of silence. Right? All these police officers is on one code, on one line, one string throughout all the city. Damn near worldwide. Kill a black man, they already got rules and regulations. They be like, yo, don't say nothing, don't put out no evidence, you know, protect the force. Protect your badge, the boys in blue. Right? Now when it comes to us, it's the opposite. You have a brother trying to climb up the wall, and you have another one jumping on his back to pull him down. And that's where you get the crabs in the barrel mentality. You know, we don't try to help each other up, lift each other up, but instead we want to pull each other down. Well, guess what's happening now? The Lord is going to reverse it. The Lord is going to reverse it now. The blacks, Hispanics, the Americans will gather together and only deal with each other and help each other up to get over that wall. But the heathens now, they're going to be pulling each other down. You see, all the curses we suffered is the Lord is putting on all these heathen nations. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Now you're going to start to see Moabites literally scared to come to Chinatown. They're going to try to leave Chinatown immediately and try to go back to China. And we just going to be watching and just chilling.
I got a precept on that.
Go ahead, kid.
Isaiah 13, right? Let me get that. Isaiah 13 and verse Isaiah 13 and 12. Shalakia 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own country. And every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Beautiful precept, kid. We're gonna call you Uriah on fire. Instead of John Q, Denzel Washington, Man on Fire, we're gonna call you Uriah on Fire. Right? So it says everyone shall be like a chaste robe, right? And that chaste robe is speaking about what? That nuclear missile, and also the spirit of death. Judgment is coming, right? Thou shalt be as a chaste robe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. Now remember, the nation of Israel, we are the lost sheep, right? And when it comes to a sheep, they need a shepherd, they need a leader. The shepherd is looking for their sheep, their flock, so they can guide them in the right direction.
Precept.
Right? Hold on. So they can guide them in the right direction. All right, go ahead, bring your precept out.
This is a precept of what you're talking about. This is the book of John, chapter 10, in verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
So Christ is the good shepherd who gives his life for the sheep. Right? That's 10 and 11. Jump to the next verse. Jump to the next verse.
Let me get back there. I got you. This is the book of John, chapter 10. And what you want, 12, right? It's the book of John, chapter 10, and verse 12. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth.
So check this. The hireling in this case is Esau.
Right.
Right? Esau has us in his hands right now.
Right.
We're that sheep in his hands for slaughter. Now, as a shepherd, he's our shepherd right now. The wicked shepherd that's guiding us, we're not supposed to be following him, because that's not our actual shepherd.
Right.
Like Christ told the Pharisees, ye are your fathers, the devil, Satan. The lust of your father you will do. So the wicked of Israel, their leader, their shepherd was who? Satan, the devil. Right? Because they follow in that spirit. Remember, we walk after the spirit and not after the flesh. So the Lord says what? He's our shepherd. He's our leader. But he says what? A hireling. That means you're getting paid. You're getting paid to look after something that is not yours. So guess what? You don't care about it.
Right.
It's like a father and a son. A father and a son, he don't gotta get paid. He loves his son. He's gonna care for his son. He's gonna do his job for free because he loves his son, right? And the father is in case who? Yahweh Hashem Shai, who are the son? Who are the children? The children of the Most High God, Black Hispanic American. So our shepherd is gonna lead us and love us and take care of us, make sure we're good.
Right.
Raise us up, make sure we're strong and healthy. Right? Show us as guidance, lead us in the right direction. But a hireling, he don't give a damn about you. And check this. The hireling is being paid to watch over you, and you making money for the hireling. Who's the one making money for these nations? Us. So he got no problem leading us right now, because we're making the money. We're building his economy, like the lesson I brought out with MLK. All the inventions that we made, that we created, we didn't even know we created this stuff today. You go in your house and the house is cold as hell, and then you put on the heater. A sister created that, man. Everything, if y'all look right now, y'all sit in your houses, everything around you, the Black Hispanic American created in your house. They take what is our product, they put a stamp on it, and then next thing they say credit. And then they say we less than nothing. Yeah, Salaki, what was that? Can you please mute your phone? There's a lot of background, right? So he says the shepherd is supposed to lead, but it says a hireling. When the wolf is coming, right? What is that speaking about? Judgment. When judgment is coming, the hireling is out, is running. Because he don't care about the sheep. He don't want to protect the sheep. Now let's go back to Isaiah chapter 13. Or the precept brother had earlier. Yeah, let's go back to Isaiah 13. The one with the sheep like a chase robe. We're gonna break that down.
Yeah, come on. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chased robe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
So as a chased robe and as a sheep, a chased robe also pertains to an animal, a gazelle. It's quick, it's fast.
Right.
Right? You can't really catch it. That's why what Esau does when he's hunting the deer, he gotta wait. He gotta bring it in. He gotta set up the trap. He gotta draw it in. He can't chase after it because it notice he's there. So it's going to be out. Right? But when you let his guard, when they let his guard down and it's chilling and relaxing, and then now you can come after. Well, guess what? The Lord said it shall be like a chase road. He's speaking about the judgment.
Right.
Judgment is going to come speedily and quickly. You can't escape.
Right.
And then it says what? It says like a sheep that no man taketh up. Esau want to rob us. He want to use us for his money and for his economy and for his kingdom. But now he don't want to touch us no more. You know why? Because now we are known to the Most High God. Go ahead.
Come, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, and verse 4. This said the Lord, my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
So the Lord said, feed the flock of the slaughter. We are the flock, right? That's given into the hands of the wicked for slaughter, right? But guess what? The Lord is going to bring judgment on these nations, right? Read on.
Verse 5, in the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
So who possess and slay us? Remember, in Isaiah 13, there's a lot of echo. In Isaiah 13, it says the sheep, no man taketh it up, right? No man want to touch that sheep now. But in Zechariah, it says, who possesses slay them. Why? Because we are in their hands and hold themselves not guilty. You know why? Because they understand we broke God's laws. They understand the Lord is the one that brought us in their hands. Brother Uriah, you got a prayer of Azariah, chapter 1, verse 9. I usually got yeah, come.
You said 1 and 9?
Yeah, chapter 1, verse 9. Verse 9. All right. You know what book it is, right?
No, I don't know that. What book is that? All right,
I'll read the precept. I'll look for the link for that and I'll send you that.
Come.
And I'll read the precept for that. That one is crazy, right? And this is in the Apocrypha. They don't want us to know about this. So check this. Prayer of Azariah, chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, and thou deliverest us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of God, and to an unjust king and the most wicked in all the world. All of these attributes is speaking about Esau. If you say it's the Arab, man, just forget it, man. Just turn off the class and just go to sleep.
Hey, I got a precept for that.
Right, go ahead, kid.
Let me get that. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, 24, classic. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So Esau, the earth is given into him. Given, that's the key. He didn't take it. The Lord gave it unto him because he's using him. He's setting him up.
Right.
Right? It's like a matter of fact, it's like a police officer or a narcotics officer. Right? Like me, I watched the movie Training Day with Denzel.
Right.
What do? They want to set a dude up. They'll wait, they'll sell him the weed, or they'll sell him the drugs, the cocaine, and then they'll lock him up.
Right.
You see that? So they'll put charges on him by how? Disguising themselves as undercovers and all this stuff. Look, I'm selling this drug. Hey, you want to buy this? And then, once you buy it, you make that agreement, that contract, you give him the money, that's the contract you make. And then he locks you behind up. Good. You second?
I was going to say, so basically Esau is like a narc.
God. That's how he works. That's how he sets you up. But guess what? The Lord is, what Esau do unto us is what the Most High is doing unto him. If y'all get what I'm saying, right? What Esau do unto us is what the Lord is doing unto him. Because the Lord is using them same tactics on him. So the Lord is like, listen, I'm going to give you my people. You're going to oppress them. And the reason why I'm going to let you oppress them, because they got to learn the hard way for breaking my commandments. But after I'm done with them, and they come back to me, I'm going to judge your ass. Right? You ain't getting no scot-free. That's why it says it's a frightful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Because the Lord is the Lord's program. he can do whatever he wants. If the Lord wanted a Jake to be wicked, he can do that. Even if Jake trying to be righteous, if the Lord wants you to be wicked for that part of the story or that part of the biblical timeline, he can do that. You have no say so. That's how frightening it is, right? You know.
You was in the Azariah, but I had a precept, right?
All right, bring it out, King.
Come, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abram.
Matter of fact, start at verse 12. Start at verse 12.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 15, and verse 12. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him.
Right? Horror of great darkness, right? You know?
And he said unto Abram, know of surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
So the Lord has given Abram a dream and a prophecy, right? This prophecy is so heavy, it don't deal with just one timeline, it deals with multiple timelines, right? You know?
And shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
So it says, listen, your people going to be put in a strange land, and they're going to serve these other nations, right? They're going to have to serve them. That's Deuteronomy 28 and 48 on down. We got to go to these nations for one of all things, right? This is all part of prophecy. We shall serve them and do what?
Shalakia.
God.
In a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
They shall afflict them 400 years, right? Let me get a quick precept. Let me get Exodus chapter 1.
Come,
right? And let's jump all the way down to verse. Let me see. Yeah, let's get this. Here we go. Verse 11.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 1, verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens.
They did what?
They set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens.
So these taskmasters is a symbol of what? That sword. That sword is used to what? To destroy us, to whoop us, to give us more and more burdens, like in Psalm chapter 17. Right? Let's get that real quick. Let's get Psalm chapter 17 real quick. Right? God, this is fire, man.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17.
In verse 13.
In verse 13, and it reads, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
So the wicked is the one that's afflicting us. That's the sword, right? He's beating us down. He's torturing us. He's attacking us. He's slicing us up. He's cutting us up. He's destroying us. The wicked is the Lord's sword, used for judgment and punishment against the nation of Israel. And not just Israel, the other heathen nations. So we know the wicked today is the Edomites. That's why they're mad, because what? They're used to bullying everybody, right? They're used to bullying everybody. Let's see.
Precept.
Come on, bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8 and verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chastises his son, so the Lord thy God chastise thee.
God, so the Lord is chastising you, right? Now, Hebrews 12 and 6, the Lord said every son he gets, he scourged you. Right? Because he's chastising you. You got to go through the affliction. You're going through that fire. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord ain't no punk. The Lord ain't no effeminate. The Lord is strong, mighty, a mighty God. So he required of his servants, and especially the men of the Lord, to be strong as hell. Why? Because we're his representation on this earth.
Precept.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried.
So you got to be purified and made white and tried. Purified is what? Through that fire, you know?
But the wicked shall do wickedly.
But the wicked shall do wickedly. The Lord ain't going to try the wicked, because they don't want to go through the struggle. They want to make excuses. So guess what happened? The wicked is chilling. They don't want to fight every day to wake up and read these scriptures, to pray, to fast, to come to these classes and take notes. They don't want to go out to the highways and byways and suffer affliction, right? Let me get Romans 12 and 1. They don't want to do none of that. They don't want to do no hard work. They don't want to labor for Yahweh Shem Shai. So guess what? The wicked is enjoying their time right now. That's why we telling people, listen, don't let that fool you, man. The Halloween and all these Christmas days and celebration, Jake going to all these different parties, all these clubs, relaxing, partying, drinking all the damn time. Don't let that fool you. The Lord is letting them do that stuff. Why? Because when the Most High bring that nuclear fire, it's going to justify all the wicked things they was doing in their lifetime. But right now, we're going through the fire. That's why we're getting mocked. We're getting disrespected. We're getting cursed at. We got family members hating on us, looking at us like we crazy, calling us crazy, calling us the devil. How the hell are you going to call us the devil when we went to church with your ass every damn Sunday?
Right.
But now that we know who the Most High God is, now you want to call us sick. Now you want to say we don't pray. Now you want to say that we don't worship the Lord, but we want to be in a cult. No, listen, your ass is mad because you don't want to do the work of the Lord.
Right. You don't want to keep the commandments.
You don't want to keep the commandments. So you looking at us and cursing us out and trying to make us feel bad for what we're doing, which is the right way.
Right.
That's why we all, everybody in this class, we all got that I told you so day we waiting. We waiting for that. When we was telling our family members, look, man, World War III is coming. The damn white man is coming with militias and military, all these different things. They got concentration camps ready. We telling them everything that's about to happen, and they still looking at us like we crazy. Right? Bring it out.
Come on. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
We got to be willing to give up our life for this truth. Our relatives, family members, they scared to die. You know why you scared to die? Because you don't know what's coming next. You don't know if you're going to go to heaven or go to hell. And now you're going to start to look back at your actions, how you was living in your life at this time period right now. So you scared now because you don't know what's going to come next.
Appreciate it.
Right? You can be nice to people. Go ahead, King.
Come on, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
So Jake see that scripture today. And Jake, in order for him to say he's doing the work of the Lord, he just got to put a cross on his neck. That's it. So that's Jake carrying his cross now. That's it. Hey, bro, man, look, man, I got my Jesus peace, man. All right, peace, brother. All right, shalom. All praise, man. Yeah, I love you, Israelites, man. No, that's just all talk.
Right.
You don't want to do the work. So you'll talk your way out of it, but you don't want to go out to the highways and byways. You don't want to be seen by the police officers and they trying to stop you. You trying to edify a brother and sister. You don't want to be seen out in the highways and byways right near your job where the camp spot is at, and your ass is scared. So you try to get everybody else to change the camp spot.
Right.
You don't want to be seen because you scared. Guess what? You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your house. Your family going to think you're crazy. You got to understand, you don't have faith in Yahweh by Shemel Shah.
Right.
But guess what? The Lord is exposing the whole entire earth right now. Everybody is seeing this judgment. All heathen nations know Esau is the damn devil, but we the only people that want to love this deep.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Matthew 24 and 14. In this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in the Shalakia, shall be preached in all the world.
So this gospel of the kingdom is going to be preached where?
Until all the world.
Until all the world, north, south, east, and west. And I'm not just talking about America. Because guess what? The Lord is saving the best for last.
Right.
The Lord is saving this truth for the Hebrew Israelites for last. For example, Ephraim had a room on Clubhouse, and it was with China Mac and the Asians, right? And it was black versus Asians. Now, I'm listening in the room, and everybody in the room, there was only 3 Israelites in that room. Me, Elder Uriah, and Ephraim. And I'm on mute, I'm listening the whole time. And everybody else, Jake and Eve, going back and forth here and there with Moab and all this stuff. Now, these are the solutions. We got to have this. We got to build this. We got to do that. Yo, we got to come to your neighborhoods and build our black businesses in China, in Taiwan, all these different places. Listen, when Ephraim started speaking, you can hear the difference of who know what's going on and who don't. You can hear the brother started speaking and shut down the whole damn room. Because of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So where even China Mac just ran out the damn room. And the room was about him. And the room was about him. And that's to show you that what? We got this wisdom. You can't take this wisdom for granted, man. The wisdom and knowledge of this truth, do not take it for granted. If anybody is on this class right now, that means the Most High gave you the knowledge and wisdom of this truth. Keyword, gave you it. You didn't just take it. He gave you it. That means what? He handed it to you. Same as the Lord handed Esau the world right now, and now the Lord is taking it back. Esau got to pay up. Same as the Lord handed you this truth. So guess what? We all got to pay Yahweh by Shem Shai. But how do we do that? By doing the works of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Right? Like the parable of the 10 talents, the talents. Right? We don't?
Lucky. Where we at?
God, we was all over, right? We was all over, man. The Lord said he's going to try us, man, right? Let me get Jeremiah 15:23. We was going back to Esau and the heathens. Esau is mad right now because he's used to bullying every nation on this earth. Now, people come in, all these heathen come into our land and oppress us. But listen, Esau brought this man in. These heathens came in. They came into our land, but how did Esau start it? By slaughtering Native Indians. So he got foothold on his place, and now he's ruling like a tyrant. And now guess what? These other nations were scared of him. They were scared of this man, right? And we're going to show you that real quick in Jeremiah 15:23.
This is the book of Jeremiah.
We're waiting for the brother Micah Alice. So in the meantime, this should be a quick session. You know, if y'all can catch up, take notes on the precepts and everything. We're going to move through the spirit real quick, man. This is fire, man. Bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
So how is the hammer of the whole earth? What is that hammer? That's the Edomites. That's America. They beat every nation down to pieces. How did they beat them down to pieces? They put their governments. They put their democratic system. They put their military system. They put all these different type of standards in the American Slovakia and these heathen nations, sovereign nations. Now, remember, I said sovereign nation. That means what? Sovereign means you're supposed to rule your own lands.
Right.
Right? Nobody can tell you what to do. Esau is the damn devil, goes into these heathen nations and put laws and restrictions and sanctions on these nations. So he's that hammer. He's beating people down. Right? You said that?
Precept.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How art thou fallen from heaven? So Lucifer is not just a man, it's a nation of people. It's a symbology. For example, the dragon, the serpent, the wicked, the rich man, that all symbolizes Esau.
Right.
Right? We don't?
Son of the morning.
Son of the morning. Why you call him the son of the morning? Because same as they sun worship every Sunday, they also worship the so-called sun. And pertaining to the morning, that's also pertaining to light, knowledge. You know?
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
So Esau is being cut down to the ground. He weakened the nation. How did he weaken the nations? Put in sanctions, bringing his Democratic, Republican, all these different political stuff to their countries and to their nations. For example, China. China ain't messing around. China got the citizens like, look, man, anybody we see with an internet service, you going on the internet, you doing this and that, TikTok, we shutting it all down. They have this show, if any of y'all know this show on Netflix, Squid Games, right? There's a show called Squid Games on Netflix. And that show right there, it gives you an inside scoop of the Chinese Illuminati, right? The Chinese Illuminati, all these, what's that? The Yakuza, and all these different gangs that follow the Moabites, right? So what it shows right there is the rich man is using the poor. Now, guess what? If y'all know, one of the actors on that show, he got killed because he was having, I think he had like a Netflix DVD or something. And the Chinese government killed this actor, and the Chinese government like, yo, listen, man, you don't listen to what the hell we saying, we killing you off the top immediately. We chopping your head off immediately. There's no tolerance in China. You go against the government, they killing you, and they don't give a damn what position you in. They kill you immediately. Rich or poor, they don't care. That's a nation. They make the rules. But Esau is trying to sanction them. That's why China and North Korea, Esau send a sanction to them, and they send nuclear missiles back as a reply. They ain't messing around. This man is losing his power right now. And we literally in the house, in the backyard, watching it. And he's mad. That's why we hyped. We're like, listen, these nations got to come and bomb this place up, man. We trying to get the hell up out of here. Far too long. Right? We don't?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
So this man is just a man. He is just a man. But this wicked demon think he can go up to the heavens. Right. This dude that's just a man, earth and ashes, like he said in Iraq. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Right.
Why are you trying to boast up against your maker? That was the problem with Cain. The Lord said, listen, if you do good, don't you know I will accept you? And Cain was still mad when he was doing wicked. Cain was so mad that he slaughtered and murdered his brother Abel. Why? Because Abel was able to keep the commandments.
Right.
Think about that. Abel was able to keep the commandments because the Lord gave him a righteous spirit, just like Israel today. Right. We're able to keep the commandments, but this Edomite mad at us because he wants us to be wicked and we're not trying to conform to his way.
Right.
We don't want to be like him. Esau is the only demon on this earth. He wants every nation to be like him. He wants you to speak like him, look like him, talk like him, dress like him, celebrate the damn devil like him, worship Satan like him, follow his damn Halloween and his Christmas like him. He wants you to do everything like him to the T. And if you don't do it, you don't become a homosexual like him, that's a problem now.
Right.
But we got to understand the Lord is with us. We're the Most High's children. We got to understand that, man.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision.
So Job is pissed off. He's like, listen, man, even the young Edomites. You got that's why the Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their forefathers. Even the young proud Edomites, man. Don't look at them and think that they're innocent. Don't look at them and think that they're good old children and babies. Right? Like the video I showed last week with the red Edomite baby.
Right.
The devil. You can't hide that. Right? Go ahead, King.
I said, anytime you see the devil, what color is he? They said red. I said, there you go. That damn baby was red. You hear me?
It was red. Even the color red from the crayon box jumped out the crayon box and said, damn.
What the hell?
Jeez. Right? Read on.
God. Where we at? Oh, yeah, Khan. This is Job. I mean, 31. This is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
So Job is already exposing this devil, man.
Right.
Job said, listen, these children who fathers, right, who their daddies, their white zaddies, I wouldn't even have near me because they're disgusting.
I wouldn't even let them sleep in my dog cage.
They're my dogs, man. Now check this. Who's more of a dog or Esau? Who's more of an animal, a dog or Esau?
Esau.
For sure.
Esau is a beast.
Right.
Yo, me and the wife, we took the little puppy to puppy named Ragat, which means chill in Hebrew. We took him to get his shots today, and I'm looking at this Edomite as he's take care of the dog and everything, give him a shot. I'm looking at this Edomite. I'm looking at his tendencies, how he stands, how his hands move, how his hair is waving all over the floor, how he just dropped to his knees and playing with the dog. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's a beast. He's an animal. I'm like, yo. The Edomite doctor said, we asked him, Esau is dirty, man. We asked the Edomite doctor, we was like, how many times you think we should give him a bath? Because, we don't like that dog smell. Where we are right now, he runs around all over and all this stuff, and the grass, all of that. He smell like outside. We don't like that smell. We can't even sleep when we smell that, right? So we gotta wash him every time we can. We said, how many times we gotta take this dog a bath? You know how many times he said? I said in a week. You know how many times he said? The dude said you gotta give him a bath once a month.
Hell no.
Yo, I said, get the hell out of here, man.
And you know what's crazy? They be letting them dogs jump all in their bed and sleep with them.
Yeah.
He washing that dog once a month?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dirty, I
was like, yo, when he said that, I remember that page in history Elder Tar always bring out. We said we had to teach these Edomites how to take a bath.
Right.
Because they was in the mountains, in the caves. They didn't know how to take a bath. They was eating lices off of their backs.
Hey, I got a precept on that.
Come on, bring it out, King. That's in Job, right?
Yep, it's right here. I'm already here. This is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 5. They were driven forth from among men. They
Yo,
cried.
it says they were driven forth from among men. That's how disgusting and dirty and hated they are amongst all the nations of the world. Same like the Lord did to Cain. The Lord put the mark on Cain, and Cain said, "Listen, this sin I can't bear. It's too heavy upon me." Right? And it says what? This man Cain tried to run, but guess what? Every nation could see that mark on it.
Right.
And you know how serious that mark is? That's leprosy. You know how serious that is? When Miriam had it in Numbers chapter 12, think about it. The Most High punished Miriam. He was mad at Miriam for speaking against Moses and Aaron. So his punishment against Miriam after coming down with the chariots is he gave her leprosy.
Right.
Think about it. That's a punishment.
Right.
But I got to show you how serious it is to have leprosy. And we got all these Caucasians walking around. Leviticus 13 is a law. If you got a plague of leprosy, you should be put in jail for 7 days until it's cured. If it's not cured, you got to put them back in jail another 7 days. So think about it, people. How long Esau's supposed to be in jail then?
Lifetime.
Oh, well, there you go. So this man got to be in prison for life. For the good of all humankind and mankind itself.
Right.
He has to be. That's why the Lord put him in that prison, in that cave during the Dark Ages. And now the Lord is showing you, brothers and sisters, an example right now. What happens when you let this devil out?
Yo, look at this, man. Baby. I run it back. Yo, look at that.
Look at that, man. And you know what's funny? The Lord is replying to everybody back. All the people that said Esau is the Arabs, there go your cut right there. All the people that said Esau is not the white man, there go your cut right there. All the people, the Lord is giving us signs that, listen, this man is the devil.
He got a pitchfork. He had a pitchfork in his pamper. Salaki.
Yeah,
yeah, Salaki.
Pitchfork. Go ahead, kid.
Salaki, if Arab is Esau, if Esau is the Arab, that means we got another captivity to go in. It don't make sense.
Oh, come on.
God. Right? If Esau is the Arab, brothers and sisters, we might as well get the chains, get the handcuffs, and just walk to the White House and tell us put us back in jail.
Well, we about to get a stick. We about to get stuck with another pitchfork.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point, man. Right? We don't.
Oh, yeah, Khan.
Let me know when you're ready, y'all.
Yeah, Khan. This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 6. To dwell in the cliffs of the valley in the cave.
Matter of fact, start at verse 5 again. Verse 5.
Khan, this is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 5. They were driven forth from among men.
Now listen, ponder on that. The Lord said they were driven forth from among men. Read on.
They cried after them as after a thief.
As after a what?
A thief.
As a what?
A thief.
So China, Slovakia, China, Japan, East Indians, Arabics, the Africans, right? All these heathen nations chase this Edomite away, the nations of Esau away. Why? Because they're thieves. They steal from everybody. They pollute everybody. They rob everybody. They don't stay in their own land. Why is this important? Because guess what? The Lord in Deuteronomy 32:8, the Lord divided the nations. Gave every nation their own land, their own customs. That's why in the time of the Tower of Babel, the Lord didn't want everybody to come together. He divided them again.
Right.
And changed up the language so everybody can speak their own language, understand each other, and build with only each other. The Lord don't want people to come together. We was never taught that in the Christian church. In the Christian church, they said we all got to join hand in hand. How the hell you going to join hand in hand? You go to church and you got an Edomite right behind you, a flaming homosexual right behind you, staring you up and down, looking at you like a piece of meat, and you want to join hand in hand with him? You think I'm going to hold hands with this wicked demon while we praying? And he's thinking in his mind, Lord Satan, let me just get this black man. Let me just get a piece of this black man. Hell no. We're not joining hand in hand with this devil, man.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
The Lord is about separation. The Lord started off Deuteronomy 7:6 said, we are holy. The word holy in Leviticus 20 and 26 means to separate. Right. Because what? When you separate, you're dealing with your nation only. And as you're dealing with your nation, you're becoming what? Purified, clean. You don't want to deal with filth. For example, if you the Benjamites, man, they got the all-white party. Why is it they want everybody to wear all white? Right? When you wear all white in a party, man, your objective in that party is to leave out the same way you came in, clean. You want to leave out clean, fresh, no dirt on your sneakers, nothing. Right? Because you might want to wear that outfit again. Now, the Lord said he's holy and we're holy. We got to be separate from these nations. We're being defiled by their philosophies, by their way of thinking, by their ways of life. They don't keep the laws. It's not in their nature. So when we hang out around them, we start to get used to them. We want to be friends with them. They smoke cigarette. They want to have sex with animals, bestiality, all these different things. They eat all these different abominable food. We can't be around them. So the Lord said to separate from these nations, man. Read on.
Read on, or I got another precept, but I'll finish that.
Bring it out, Doc.
Con. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Now, key word. The Lord said, envy thou not the oppressor. The oppressor is oppressing you. You're being depressed and you're also being compressed. And guess what? You're being suppressed. The Lord is having these heathens destroy you. These are your oppressors. They're used to teach you a lesson. You're not supposed to come and hug your oppressor and be friends with them now. You're in punishment.
Right.
If a brother go to jail and the cop is whooping his ass every single day in the damn precinct, you think the brother want to be friends with him? What is he thinking in his mind? He's trying to set him up. He's like, look, man, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. As soon as I can get out and I catch this nigga, if I catch this dude and he's slipping, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Man, he's not getting his ass whooped, his behind whoop. You think Rodney King, and that's a sad case with Rodney King. That's messed up, man. And Rodney King was used as a setup. Ain't no way in hell a black man get his behind whooped like that. Beat down by a damn nightstick by a bunch of 50 or 60 cops. Getting his ass whooped left and right. And then he go on the court stand and he said, can we all get along? That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. They set that man up. You know why? Because that's the first time they seen Jake get so pissed off. Jake didn't care about no damn authority. Jake didn't care about no police officers putting drugs in the neighborhood. Jake wanted blood. And guess what? Man is angry. He's so-called black man is angry. He got all that strength, all that power. Now you can see the spirit of God on this man. And you're gonna have the spirit of fear because you're gonna know this man want blood now. Go ahead, King.
Romans 12:2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by renewing your mind. So you have to not do what the world do, because we not no part of the world. You're not even supposed to do what Esau do. We're not supposed to do what Moab do, the Arabs do, none of that. We supposed to do what the Most High tell us and keep the commandments.
God. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept back. Let me get 2 Timothy 2:2. Right? That's a beautiful precept, King. The Lord said, don't be conformed to this world. And guess what? This world is about to pass away. Nuclear missile is going to come to this place anytime soon. That's why the Lord told us to get ready, to be girded, to prepare yourself now. Right? Us that's thinking about the heathens getting their judgment, we got to also think about us, because the Lord said judgment starts in the house of the Lord first. We got to get ourselves right now. But when we see these signs and these prophecies, that's why we was talking about yesterday in Clubhouse, like, yo, bro, how the hell you gonna say you're gonna pray for Ukraine? You lost your mind. Like Ephraim said, have you lost your mind? Right? How you gonna pray for Ukraine, nigga? We gotta pray for our people. We need them prayers. We almost out of here. We need them prayers, man. If you're gonna pray for Ukraine, pray the Most High put curses on Ukraine. To speed it up. Pray the Most High had the nuclear missile come and shoot right in front of Vladimir Putin and the Ukrainians, man. So we can get left free. Right? Bring it out, kid.
Salaki, hold on. They gotta destroy this place first. If they destroy Russia, then we messed up, because we gonna still be here. As far as America.
God, and brother's right, because Russia is that Russian bear, right? Same as that bear that was symbolized in Daniel's, that bear that came after that lion, which was Nebuchadnezzar, and then in Daniel's, that bear represented the Median-Persian Empire. But this bear has been manifested today as the Russians. That's why part of Russian symbol is what? It's the bear, right? The bear is big and strong, right? And the Russians, they always deal with the bear. You got the joke with the Russians wrestling these bears in order. Look, yo. Russia and America are Edomites. But the Edomites in America is weak as hell compared to the Edomites of Russia.
Con.
They cold-blooded. They've been in fierce elements. They haven't been relaxing. They have no chance to relax, right? For example, Rocky, I think it's Rocky 3 or 4, where it was Drago versus Rocky, right? Those are two Edomites. America with Rocky, which basically that nigga stole the story from Muhammad Ali. That's what he did, right? And then you have Drago, which is a Russian, right? And guess what? You know what's the problem with America today? They have no belief in their country. They don't believe in their politics. They don't believe in their presidents or their governors. They lost all of that. They had a poll 2 days ago on the news, and they had 72% of the people is mad at Joe Biden, and they say he's one of the worst presidents in history. And they said America is collapsing. These are the American citizens voting on this, right? And 32% said they wish Trump was back.
Trump is coming back.
Yeah, and that's think about
he
it.
He actually had a meeting where he was throwing out the "Make America Greater" hat, "Make America a Greater" hats again. He was throwing them out to the crowd, and he had his thing. So yeah, they definitely gonna bring him back in office.
Yo, look, we're not gonna say look how low we come. We're not part of this system. Look, man, we minding our business. We watching you Americans, you heathens, you Edomites do your thing while we sit in the back and wait, right? Look how low the Edomites have fallen. Where now they're looking for Trump as their savior. And Trump is not a politician. He's an entertainer. And he did a better job than Joe Biden. That's what's crazy. Trump ain't got no profession, no degrees on politics, and he did a better job than Joe Biden. That's crazy. Right? So now what's happening? Guess what? Russia versus America now. Right? And Russia, they fight for their country. Like the rest of these heathens, they believe in their country and their citizens. They're defending their country. And guess what? Ukraine was part of Russia. But guess who split it? America.